He is credited with providing critical intelligence that helped the US win the Cuban Missile Crisis. Here are some bizarre stories from the Cold War. Story 1, Operation Acoustic Kitty. One of the more bizarre tactics used by the CIA during the Cold War was Operation Acoustic Kitty. The agency attempted to train cats to work as spies by surgically implanting them with listening devices and then releasing them near foreign embassies. However, the program was ultimately deemed a failure due to the unpredictability of feline behavior. But did you know that the Soviet Union had their own feline-related space mission? In 1963, a cat named Félicette was launched into space as part of France's space program. She became the first cat to reach space, but unfortunately, she did not survive the return trip. Story 2, The Dream Avatar. During the Cold War, the United States Air Force commissioned a study investigate the potential of dream control for military purposes. The program, called Project DreamScan, aimed to create a dream avatar that could be controlled by a person's subconscious mind. While the dream avatar concept resonates with video games and movies, it ultimately failed. However, there were other instances of people harnessing the power of their own minds for espionage purposes. Juan Pujol Garcia, also known as Garbo, was a double agent who worked for both the Germans and the British during World War II. Before moving on to work for the United States during the Cold War, he is credited with providing critical intelligence that helped the US win the Cuban Missile Crisis. Story 3, The Walk-in Spy. In 1978, a man named Arkady Shevchenko walked into the United States Embassy in Moscow and announced that he wanted to defect from the Soviet Union. Shevchenko was a high-ranking Soviet official who had access to valuable intelligence about the Soviet Union's military capabilities. Shevchenko's defection was a major coup for the United States. But it wasn't the only time that a high-level Soviet official had defected to the West. Oleg Gordievsky was a KGB agent who defected to the United Kingdom in 1985. His defection provided valuable intelligence to the UK and the US about Soviet operations, and helped to undermine the Soviet Union's espionage capabilities. From animal spies to mind control experiments, it's clear that both sides were willing to go to great lengths to gain an advantage. So the next time you hear about a strange or unusual espionage tactic, remember that truth can be stranger than fiction. We post daily on the History Spot, so if you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe for more like this.